From the moment Daniel heard the soft knock on his apartment door, something inside him tightened, a mix of hope and fear he hadn't felt in years. The evening sun was falling through the blinds, casting long shadows across the hallway, and for a second he just stood there, listening to his own heartbeat thudding in his ears. He wasn't a man who scared easily, but tonight was different. Tonight, a single dad who had almost forgotten how to love was about to open the door to a blind date arranged by his overly cheerful sister. He took a slow breath, turned the knob, and when the door cracked open, everything around him stilled. The woman on the other side looked up at him with wide, uncertain eyes, and the moment she whispered his name, Daniel felt his world flip in ways he hadn't prepared for. If you believe in kindness, hope, and second chances, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It truly helps the channel grow. He had expected nervousness, awkward smiles, maybe a shy hello, but he hadn't expected recognition. Not the kind that comes from familiar faces, but the kind that comes from two souls who somehow remember each other, even if their minds don't. Her voice was soft, trembling slightly, carrying a warmth he hadn't felt in years. She whispered, "Daniel?" as if she wasn't sure she was allowed to hope. He froze because she said his name the way someone says it when they've cared for far too long. Daniel stepped back to let her inside, and as she walked past him, he noticed the subtle curve of hesitation in her movements, like a woman carrying her own storms. She wore a deep red dress, elegant but not loud, the fabric hugging her like she belonged to a world much gentler than the one she had survived. Her perfume was light, comforting, but beneath its sweetness Daniel sensed a quiet sadness, something that instantly made him want to protect her even though they were strangers. His son, Ben, peeked from the living room holding a toy helicopter. The woman crouched slightly and greeted him with such tenderness Daniel's chest tightened again. Ben smiled shyly, then ran off as kids do, but Daniel noticed something. Her eyes softened when she watched the child. Not with pity or forced politeness, but with genuine warmth. It had been a long time since a woman looked at his son like that. They sat at the small dining table Daniel had prepared as best as he could. The dinner wasn't fancy, pasta, salad, and a store-bought cheesecake, but the way she smiled at the effort made him feel like he had served a feast. She introduced herself as Elena, voice steady but eyes flickering with things she didn't say. She had recently moved to the city, she told him, hoping for a fresh start. She spoke about her job at a community center, her love for reading, and her habit of laughing at her own mistakes. But between her words Daniel sensed a hidden hurt, like she was holding her breath through parts of her life she hadn't healed from yet. Daniel wasn't perfect either. He shared pieces of his story, the struggles of raising Ben alone after his wife left, the loneliness that crept into his home after bedtime, the silent battles he fought every day to be enough for his son. Elena listened with a focus that felt almost unreal, nodding gently, her eyes glistening as though she understood completely. Hours passed without either of them noticing. What was meant to be a simple blind date slowly felt like two broken halves discovering a shape that fit. But the real twist came later, when Elena's voice quivered, and she finally revealed the weight she had been carrying. She told him that she had walked away from a long, draining relationship, one filled with emotional manipulation that had slowly stolen her light. She had come to the city seeking safety, not romance. She wasn't ready for anything serious, she admitted, and she feared she would disappoint him. Her words trembled on the edge of tears, as she confessed she still struggled with trust, with believing she deserved happiness again. Daniel listened silently, feeling something deep shift inside him. Not pity, but admiration. It takes courage to survive, but it takes even greater courage to speak your truth. He looked at her, really looked, and realized this wasn't just a blind date arranged by chance. It was two weary souls meeting at the exact moment life decided they both deserved healing. As Ben drifted asleep on the couch, wrapped in a blanket, Elena watched him with a soft smile. Daniel noticed that her hands had stopped shaking. She seemed more at ease in his presence, as if being around kindness was something her heart had been starving for. The night grew quiet, and when Elena stood to leave, Daniel walked her to the door. The hallway light cast a warm glow on her face, and for a moment they simply stood there, both unsure whether this night was the beginning or the end. Then, before stepping out, she leaned closer, just a little, and whispered again. Not his name this time, but something far more disarming. I feel safe here. The words hit Daniel harder than any confession ever could. Safe, a simple word, yet heavy with meaning for someone who had been hurt. He felt something inside him shift, like a locked door opening after years of silence. He wanted to tell her she didn't have to run anymore, that she wasn't alone now, but he also knew healing wasn't rushed. So he simply nodded, offering the gentlest smile he could, letting his silence speak the promise he wasn't ready to verbalize. And when she finally walked away, Daniel didn't feel the emptiness he usually felt when the door closed. Instead, for the first time in years, he felt anticipation, hope that tomorrow might bring something softer, something possible. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories to life. Before you leave, tell us in the comments, do you believe some strangers are meant to enter our lives at exactly the right moment?